Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and members of the University of Houston Clear Lake community, please welcome to the stage University of Houston System Student Regent Adrian Caravis.
Good morning. As Dr. Davis just said, my name is Adrian Caravis. I'm a graduate student here at UH Clear Lake pursuing a joint master's in healthcare and business administration, and I have the privilege of serving as the University of Houston System Student Regent. And it's a huge honor for me to be here with you all today. As a student, I've seen firsthand the spirit and drive that make UHCL so special. And today we're here to celebrate everything we've achieved and the exciting future that lies ahead. Now I have the distinct honor of introducing the person leading us on this journey. With over 43 years of experience in higher education, President Walker has shown time and again that students are at the heart of every decision. His leadership has not only guided UHCL forward, but also earned recognition across the nation. This year, he was named a silver medal honoree by the North American Interfraternity Conference, and later this fall, the University of Miami will present him with its Centennial Medal for his lasting impact in higher education. So please join me in giving a warm Hawk welcome to President Walker as he shares his vision for the next horizon of our university. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Adrian, and good morning. And welcome to the 2025 State of the University Address. It's an honor to stand before you today as we reflect on our progress and look ahead to the next horizon for UHCL. As we begin today's program, the first thing I want to tell you is that I have the best job in higher education. Now, the chancellor may disagree with me, but I have the privilege to work with a team of dedicated and talented leaders, witness the commitment and passion of our staff, and see the impact and contributions of the faculty in the classroom and in the community. And the best part of the best job is seeing our students thrive, succeed, fulfill their dreams, and change their lives and the lives of their family. Before I talk about our accomplishments and where we are headed, I want to take a moment on behalf of the entire UHCL leadership team to recognize and thank those who are with us today. UHCL is stronger because of the dedication, support, and vision of all who believe in this university. Your presence reminds us that momentum is not built alone. It is strengthened through the dedication, support, and vision of everyone who believes in this university. First, I would like to recognize Dr. Renu Couture, Chancellor of the University of Houston System and President of the University of Houston. Chancellor Couture. Chancellor Couture, thank you for your steadfast leadership and for championing student success across our system. I would also like to extend our gratitude to the University of Houston System Board of Regents. Your stewardship enriches our work and strengthens the student learning experience across our campuses. UHCL is part of a connected educational ecosystem where every level builds on the next to ensure every student who wants an education can pursue it, from K through 12 through college. I would like to recognize the presidents and chancellors of higher education institutions, as well as the superintendents of our regional school districts who are here with us today. Your collaboration ensures that students in our community have clear pathways to higher education and meaningful careers. I want to thank our community and industry partners for your continued investment in UHCL. Together, we are creating opportunities that prepare our students not just for jobs, but for leadership in industries that shape the future. Also with us today are members of the President's Council and our Alumni Association leadership, whose counsel, generosity, and advocacy help sustain our mission and propel us forward. And I'm also pleased that so many UHCL alumni are joining us. You chose UHCL for your education, and we're grateful that you've returned. I now invite members of the President's Council, the Alumni Association leadership, and all alumni with us today to stand and be recognized. Thank you. I also want to recognize the executive leaders and deans of our colleges. Would you please stand and be recognized? Shared governance is the cornerstone of UHCL success. The voices of our faculty, staff, and students guide our decisions and ensure that our university remains a place of collaboration, innovation, and opportunity. Now I would like to recognize the leaders of our shared governance organizations. Please stand as I call your name, and I'll ask that everyone hold your applause until all names have been called. From the Faculty Council, Dr. Stephen Cotton, Professor of Economics in the College of Business and current presiding officer. From the University Staff Association, President Daniela Venezuela. And from the student government, our president, Zachary Sharif. Thank you. And finally, I want to recognize our UHCL students who are here with us today. Your dedication, passion, and purpose are what define this university and inspire all of the work and all of us to do our best. So last year, we marked an incredible milestone, 50 years at UHCL. We capped that milestone with our 50th gala, an alumni celebration, with 438 guests, filling 53 tables, including alumni, community partners, faculty, staff, students, and friends. It was a remarkable evening that showed just how deeply UHCL is woven into the fabric of this region. Most importantly, the gala successfully raised approximately $250,000, including outright gifts and gift revenue, in support of student scholarships and alumni activities. By every measure, it stands among our most successful events in recent decades. And we closed the anniversary year with our Legacy of Leadership event, welcoming back Dr. William Staples, whose vision and dedication carried UHCL from a new campus to the thriving, comprehensive university that it is today. Dr. Staples reminded us that the strength of UHCL has always come from its people, students, faculty, staff, alumni, and partners who believe in the power of education to transform lives. These gatherings were more than celebrations of the past. They were momentum in action. They brought our community together, honored our legacy, and propelled us with purpose into the next years ahead. UHCL isn't standing still. We're building on that legacy and moving toward a new horizon. And that brings us to this year's theme, momentum, focused on the new horizon. Momentum means we are moving with purpose. But purpose alone isn't enough. What matters most is where we are headed. Our next horizon is where UHCL sets the standard for what a nationally ranked, regionally focused university can be. As we move ahead, our progress is being recognized. National rankings continue to highlight the strength of our university and the dedication of our students, faculty, and staff. This year, UHCL has been recognized by Forbes, U.S. News & World Report, and Niche as one of the top public universities in Texas and one of the top 3 colleges in Houston and among the best values in the state. These honors remind us that UHCL's progress is real, seen in every classroom across our community, and in the futures our students are building. That success is powered by the people who make UHCL exceptional, our students, whose determination and accomplishments inspire us every single day. It's strengthened by our faculty and our staff who continue to innovate in teaching, research, and service. It expands through our community and industry partnerships, which open doors for students and keep UHCL connected, relevant, and future-focused. And we're better to begin than in the lives of our students, from their first steps on campus to the momentum when they cross the commencement stage. Our students bring determination, curiosity, and vision for the future. Their success reflects not only their own drive, but also the ways our university invests in access, support, and opportunity. You see, momentum isn't just about getting here. It's about thriving once you arrive. Of course, to help students thrive, we must first open the doors for them to get here, and more students are choosing to do just that. This year, we're seeing encouraging signs across key areas. Transfer enrollment grew by 4%. Post-baccalaureate enrollment grew by 3.7%. And because our graduate population has traditionally included a strong share of international students, national enrollment challenges in that sector have had an impact here as well. Even so, our new domestic graduate enrollment this year grew by 20%. So together, these gains show that UHCL continues to be a university of choice for students beginning, continuing, and advancing their education. At the same time, we know the challenges are real. Across the country, colleges and universities are navigating enrollment pressures, shaped by shifting demographics, evolving student expectations, and growing competition. UHCL is not immune to these realities, and like many institutions, we face strong headwinds as we work to grow and sustain our student body. I want to remind everyone that enrollment and retention are not the responsibility of one office or one division. They belong to all of us. Every class we teach, every student we advise, every connection we make plays a role in helping students choose UHCL, stay here, and succeed. Leading that work is Dr. Ann Theodori, our Vice President for Strategic Enrollment Management. Under her leadership and through the bold strategies now underway, we are confident in the direction ahead. And of course, she's not doing this alone. I want to take a moment to recognize the dedicated team working alongside her. Dr. Ana Rodriguez serves as Assistant Vice President for Recruitment and Admissions and joined UHCL just on September 1. Dr. Damara Melvin is the Director of Admissions and Graduate Recruitment, and he began his role in the spring of 2024. Dr. Sir Snowden serves as Director of Undergraduate Admissions and Recruitment, and he came to us just on September 16th. And Ms. Stephanie Halloran is the Director of International Admissions and Student Services and assumed her permanent role on August the 25th. At this time, I'd like to ask our new enrollment leadership team to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Their work is critical to UHCL's future, and I'm grateful for their leadership and commitment to helping students choose UHCL as the place to begin their journey. Of course, getting students here is only one part of the challenge. We also know that affordability is still one of the greatest barriers keeping students from pursuing higher education. That's why UHCL is committed to making higher education accessible and ensuring that cost is never the reason a student cannot move forward. UHCL offers a wide range of grants and scholarships that support students at every stage, from freshmen to transfer to graduate learners. For new students, programs like the Hawk Promise and the new Hawk Scholarship and Hawk Advantage open the door to higher education without financial barriers. For transfer students, opportunities such as the Automatic Transfer Scholarship and Hawk Promise, which is now extends to them, ensure that affordability continues throughout their UHCL journey. When combined with state and federal aid, these pathways often cover tuition and fees entirely, and in many cases even leave room for books and supplies. It's a clear reminder that at UHCL, affordability and opportunity go hand in hand. Affordability opens the door, but support ensures students can walk through it and keep going. Thanks to state funding through the Comprehensive Regional University Fund, UHCL has been able to make transformative investments in our student success initiatives. This support has expanded tutoring, academic coaching, and embedded classroom assistance, services that often make the difference between a student stopping out and a student graduating. That impact is clear. More than 2,400 students utilized the Student Success Center this past year, the highest number in our history. Students who worked with embedded tutors consistently outperformed their peers, and in some courses earning grade point averages more than a full point higher. And among students who participated in academic success coaching, 99% moved back from probation into good standing, and even those on suspension were able to persist with structured support. Together, these results show that we invest in students and retention follows. Equally vital is the work of our Division of Student Affairs, which shapes the UHCL experience beyond the classroom by creating the connection, support, and sense of belonging that keeps students moving forward. Starting in fall of 2024, Student Affairs reimagined campus life as a continuous theme of programs that connect students from their first semester through graduation. Weeks of Welcome drew more than 2,800 students across 30 events and 11 open houses. A revitalized homecoming brought together 1,100 participants, and our inaugural altitude celebration closed the year with 370 students in attendance. Through efforts like HawkLink, which connects students to hundreds of organizations, Student Affairs hosted 456 events with more than 13,000 participants this year, proof that engagement and connection are at the heart of a UHCL experience. But we also know that for many students, the challenge isn't just engagement. It's the unexpected obstacles that can derail a degree. The cost of gas, an emergency expense, or a family crisis can put their education at risk. Last year, more than 1,500 students received support through food assistance, emergency aid, and grants, and 91% of them persisted or graduated. That's progress that you can see, and it reflects a simple truth. When we invest in the whole student, academically, socially, and personally, success follows. That same commitment to supporting the whole student extends to those balancing academics and parenting, and to those who bring extraordinary life experience through military service. This year, UHCL was selected to join the 2025 Family U cohort, a national initiative led by Generation Hope to advance student-parent success. Through this 2-year program, we will expand services and advocacy for student parents, providing new support that help them thrive both academically and personally. Our dedication also extends to those who bring extraordinary life experience through military service. Through the Captain Wendell M. Wilson Veteran and Military Resource Center, UHCL ensures that those who served our nation receive the support they have earned. This year, we were named a military-friendly school for 2025-26, and we received the Texas Veterans Education Excellence Recognition Award. These honors reflect our ongoing commitment to veterans and the impact of our programs. Of course, numbers and recognitions tell only part of the story. The real measure of progress lives in our students themselves. One of them you've already met, Adrian Caravas, our UH Systems student regent, and Campbell Bradley, an incoming freshman and new Hawk Scholarship recipient. Together, they show that momentum is personal, powerful, and possible at every stage of their student journey.
The New Hawk Scholarship has shaped my decision to come here tremendously. It was the main factor in coming here, and I'm extremely blessed to receive that scholarship for everything that I earned in high school. And it has opened so many doors, so many areas in which I'm able to pursue my education and save a lot of my money for my master's degrees, hopefully in the future, that I will be receiving. I'm very excited to hopefully go on to get my master's in business administration and go into the workforce, and I'm just very excited for the momentous strides that UHCL has provided for me to take because of the scholarship.
Serving as the UH System student regent means more to me than words could describe. I'm the second ever UHCL student to serve on the Board of Regents and the first ever to have attended more than one of our campuses. UHCL has prepared me immensely. I've participated in so much just by showing up, and I'm living proof that if you can see it in here, and you can feel it in here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. And so I've participated in the Hawk Leadership Institute, which trains students on how to become leaders in the workforce, as well as I've completed 5 administrative internships here in the Texas Medical Center, all through my healthcare administration program. And so I'm extremely thankful for UHCL for providing me with the tools it takes to succeed.
Adrian and Campbell represent just 2 voices among thousands of Hawks whose stories are shaping UHCL's future. And through their journeys, they're helping propel our university toward the next horizon. Can I ask you to stand, both of you, and be recognized for your wonderful work? And I also want to acknowledge Campbell's mom, Deidre, is with us today. Deidre also serves as an adjunct faculty member in our College of Business, and she is the Vice President for Human Resources at HCA Clear Lake Hospital, where I happen to serve on the Board of Trustees. So thank you for being here, and thank you that your daughter has joined us as a Hawk Scholar. The momentum we've seen in our students doesn't happen by chance. It's fueled every day by the dedication of our faculty, who inspire and guide them to reach the next horizon. Our faculty are the driving force behind student success. With more than 448 full-time and adjunct members, each one makes a difference in every class they teach, every project they guide, and every interaction with their students. Together, they shape the learning environment that defines UHCL. They are educators, researchers, innovators, and mentors whose influence extends far beyond the classroom. Among those dedicated faculty, 3 stood out this year as recipients of the Presidential Faculty Awards. They were recognized for their excellence in teaching, research, and service. Rather than me telling their stories, let's hear directly from them.
I teach because that's what I do. That's who I am. That's part of my identity. I don't think there's anything better that you can do for another individual than assist them in trying to reach their full potential. Students have told me before that one of the things that I do that really impacts them is I'm able to communicate my belief in their ability to succeed. And I'm happy to do that kind of work. In our program, we're people learning how to help other people. That's something that I really value being a part of. The students that graduate from our program go on to make lasting impact in their communities and in the lives of others. I can't think of anything better to be involved in, and I'm really excited that I'm able to do this work at UHCL.
What inspires me the most is the opportunity to integrate research, education, and service. At UHCL, like we maintain a very good balance between the research and education, which enable us to bring the cutting-edge technology into our teaching curriculum. So it is very important for our students to be equipped with not only the theoretical foundations, but also the practical skills and the real-world applications to be prepared to succeed in their future career. I'm also happy to provide the research opportunities for all my students using my federal grant and also my collaborative research. We have many proposals submitted and pending, so we have great students at UHCL. So that's amazing for our futures. All those great opportunities reflect the pride of my research and UHCL in shaping the future of the technology and mentoring the next generation innovators.
Getting the recognition for service from the president is huge because it signals to our students that the messages are loud and clear. Service should be genuine, service should be unconditional, and service should be non-judgmental when it comes to the way that we give of our professional selves. And so when I think about what motivates my teaching, I think about the opportunity for me to help facilitate connection from the university into the community. And what that does in turn is bring community to campus. So when I, as a faculty member, are committed to service, what I'm really doing is committing myself to extending higher education to our local community. And when we have an educated and a well cared for community, we have a well cared for future.
These faculty members embody the very best of UHCL. Their commitment ensures that our students graduate not only with knowledge, but with confidence, vision, and readiness to lead. At this time, I'd like to invite our Presidential Faculty Award winners to stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. That same spirit of innovation also comes to life through the new and expanding programs that position our university at the forefront of education and research. One of the clearest examples is in aerospace. UHCL is emerging as a major player in aerospace education in Greater Houston, launching programs that align directly with the region's workforce and economic development needs. This year, we introduced the Bachelor of Science in Aerospace Engineering, designed with industry input to prepare job-ready graduates in avionics, propulsion, and space systems. We also launched the MBA with a concentration in the commercialization of space, a unique program that bridges technical expertise with business insight to prepare future aerospace executives and entrepreneurs. Together, these programs create a pipeline of technical and business talent and supports Houston's aerospace economic system, UHCL is a key contributor to the future of space education and exploration. UHCL is also expanding in other high-demand fields. In fall of 2024, we launched the Master of Science in Nursing Education and Leadership at UHCL Pearland. This accelerated 30-credit-hour program combines in-person and online learning so that working nurses can complete their degree in as few as 24 months. At a time when the need for skilled nursing leaders has never been greater, UHCL is answering the call with a program built for accessibility, flexibility, and impact. We are also expanding into public health with new academic pathways set to begin in the fall of 2026, preparing graduates to tackle the most pressing challenges facing our communities. One powerful example of innovation in action is our partnership with PAM Health and UHCL's Health and Human Performance Institute, led by Dr. William Amonette. This collaboration is transforming rehabilitation and offering hope to patients recovering from stroke, traumatic brain injury, and Parkinson's disease. Through the PAM Health Neurorehabilitation and Motor Performance Lab, patients receive advanced therapies while UHCL students gain hands-on training in a rapidly growing field. It's a partnership that blends science and service to improve the lives and prepare the next generation of healthcare leaders. That same drive that powers our academic programs and partnership also fuels UHCL's growing research enterprise. Through the Office of Research and Sponsored Programs, our faculty are securing competitive grants and funding that advance discovery, support student research, and strengthen partnerships with industry and community. These investments do more than fund projects. They fuel innovation, they expand opportunities for students, and position UHCL as a vital contributor to solving real-world challenges. Last year, our faculty submitted 71 proposals and were awarded 27 grants, totaling $7.7 million in new funding. Research expenditures reached $3.3 million. Each of those numbers reflects the strength of our faculty and the opportunities they create for students to engage in meaningful research. Through that work, students gain skills, confidence, and connections that extend well beyond graduation. Our faculty ensure UHCL graduates are prepared for the future and equipped to lead it. They are cultivating talent, generating ideas, and building partnerships that move our university closer to the next horizon. And while our faculty lead through teaching, discovery, our staff are our steady force that sustains UHCL's momentum. This year, we're proud to recognize how they strengthen our university through service, professional growth, and development. Through our annual Service Awards program, we celebrated faculty, staff, and retirees for their dedication to this institution, recognizing 1,600 years of combined service. We also honored excellence across the university, from expanding STEM pathways and champion access for all students to ensuring our facilities and operations meet the highest standards. Just as we celebrate the dedication of our employees, we're also investing in their continued growth through the Employee Tuition Reimbursement Program. Over this past year, UHCL provided $129,000 in tuition support to help employees advance their education and careers. Each degree earned through this program represents progress, propelling our staff forward while expanding the collective expertise of our university. That same spirit of growth inspired Leaders in Flight, a new professional development program launched this year to equip faculty and staff with the tools to lead change, build strong teams, and shape UHCL's next horizon. The program reflects our belief that leadership is not a position, but a practice. UHCL is stronger and more united in purpose because of the dedication of our staff. They drive our university forward, support every corner of our campus, and help ensure the next horizon for UHCL. You see, momentum does not mean the road is always easy. Like many institutions, UHCL has faced difficult decisions this past year, including budget reductions and restructuring. These were not choices we made lightly, but they were necessary to ensure the university remains positioned for long-term stability and growth. Through those challenges, we found focus. We streamlined operations, aligned resources with priorities, and reinforced the foundation that supports our mission. Thanks to the hard work of the Division of Administration and Finance, UHCL continues to operate with greater efficiency, transparency, and physical discipline, ensuring that every dollar invested supports the success of our students, faculty, and staff. At the same time, we remain mindful of the uncertainty surrounding state funding and the financial pressures facing higher education nationwide. Yet even amid that uncertainty, UHCL has done the hard work to stay on course, building stability today while preparing for the opportunities of tomorrow. The progress we've made through these challenges has strengthened our foundation and positioned us to reach our next horizon. Because what's ahead is not just about what we do, but where we do it. Momentum is also about the spaces where students learn, where partnerships take root, and where our university serves as a vital anchor for the region. From Pearland to the Texas Medical Center, we are building capacity and expanding opportunity to serve our communities for the next 50 years and beyond. This year, UHCL celebrated 15 years at Pearland. What began as a bold expansion has become a cornerstone for education and community throughout the greater Pearland region. In this past year alone, UHCL at Pearland hosted more than 750 events with nearly 9,000 attendees, a powerful reminder of how deeply UHCL is embedded in the region's civic, educational, and healthcare ecosystem. And that role continues to expand. UHCL at Pearland is steadily becoming an academic center of excellence. Nearly 1,000 students took classes there last year, taught by 77 faculty members across 221 course sections. On the non-credit side, professional and continuing education, known as PACE, continues to grow, offering workforce-aligned programs that strengthen the region's economy and expand access to lifelong learning. Looking ahead, UHCL at Pearland continues to grow in both reach and impact by deepening partnerships and expanding programs that strengthens its role as a hub for education and innovation across the region. UHCL is also expanding its reach at the Texas Medical Center through a new dual degree partnership with Windsor University School of Medicine. Students can pair a medical degree with a UHCL MBA or MHA, preparing graduates to lead at the intersection of clinical care and healthcare leadership. We've also been listening closely to the voices that matter most, our alumni and industry partners. Their insights are shaping important updates to our healthcare administration programs, with new curriculum launching in the fall of 2026 to ensure that our students are equipped with the skills today's healthcare leaders need. These updates reflect a simple truth. Healthcare never stands still, and neither can we. By aligning our programs with real-world needs, we're preparing students to lead with innovation, adaptability, and purpose from day one. Growth is also visible in the spaces that define our campus. Later this fall, we will open the new Spirit Store at one of the main entrances of the Bayou building. You may have noticed it when you came in the building this morning. It's more than a store. It's a statement of pride. Every visitor who walks through its doors will see what it means to be a Hawk and feel part of our community. Renovations are underway in the Bayou building to modernize labs and classrooms that support many of our STEM programs. These updates include new psychology and biology labs. They'll give students state-of-the-art spaces for discovery, collaboration, and innovation. As we continue strengthening our campus and programs, we also are building our relationships that sustain UHCL's future. Through the leadership of University Advancement, donors and partners contributed more than $2.47 million in support of students, programs, and innovation. The recently created 1974 Society continues to grow with 12 new members added this year. We have now surpassed our original 50 by 50 goal, reaching 66 members dedicated to advancing the university. Behind those numbers are powerful stories of generosity. One we're especially proud to celebrate is from Karen and Robert Barbier, who established the Dr. John T. Gorman Endowed Scholarship. Karen, a retired UHCL employee and alumna, and her husband Robert made this gift to honor the legacy of Dr. Gorman, a beloved charter faculty member, and to open new doors for students in the College of Human Sciences and Humanities. To bring this story to life, let's hear directly from Karen and Robert as they share why UHCL and Dr. Gorman's legacy continue to inspire their generosity.
I looked in the job list and it said, University of Houston Clear Lake. We are hiring 4 full-time tenure track positions. And I went to get my little kit of wonderful things about me to send off. And I was so happy to have made a good impression. I had no idea at first that it was going to be such a wonderful experience helping to form a university from the ground up. But it's been one of the delights of my life.
I was privileged enough to be in his classes as a graduate student back in the 90s. And his class was hard, by the way, but I learned so much, and he has such a passion for the students, and he helped students. He helped the students here. He was interested in their lives, and he had a passion for making sure they succeeded, regardless of whatever path they took.
Karen has always had pride in the university. I could always sense that. And she enjoyed working here, so we thought it was important to give back to the university. It certainly made a difference in our lives.
Karen was a wonderful student. It had never occurred to me that anybody would endow a scholarship in my name. I was just riding sky high for days after I heard about this.
Hopefully this scholarship can help in some little way help future students to reach their goals.
I think it's important to continue a person's education. I think when they do that, they can give back to society, make a difference in society, make society better. So that's why we felt higher education is so important.
So the Barbieri's remind us that progress is not only measured by what we accomplish today, but about what the opportunities we create for those who will follow. Their generosity helps ensure that future students can reach their own next horizon, carrying forward the spirit of UHCL's faculty, alumni, and community for generations to come. Dr. Gorman and Karen and Robert are with us today. Would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you very much. Momentum is not something we build alone. We are committed to cultivating strategic connections that create lasting, mutual, beneficial relationships with our partners who share our commitment to innovation, education, and community impact. Through our Office of Strategic Partnerships, we connect opportunity with purpose, advancing our partners' goals while enriching the UHCL experience. This past year, through NASA's Johnson Space Center and other aerospace industry collaborations, UHCL received more than $5 million in contracts. That investment created more than 70 internships, provided over $500,000 in student salaries, and supported faculty-led training programs that strengthen the region's aerospace, engineering, and technology workforce. The reach of our partnerships is extensive. In FY25 alone, the university worked with 671 partners across business and industry, city and government agencies, schools and educational organizations, healthcare providers, and community and social service groups. These partnerships will continue to grow as we strengthen existing relationships and build UHCL new ones, expanding UHCL's impact across the region. We also reintroduced 2 cornerstone initiatives with names that better reflect their purpose and impact. The Corporate Partnership Initiative became ELITE, Experiential Learning and Innovation in Transformative Engagement. ELITE expands paid high-impact pathways for students with leading employers. The Internship Scholarship became the Bright Future Scholarship. This program ensures that financial barriers never stand in the way of a required internship by providing critical scholarship support. Through ELITE, students are already gaining exclusive paid opportunities with top partners such as Boeing, KBR, and this year we added V2X. 6 UHCL students are now working at NASA's Neutral Buoyancy Laboratory, the world's premier training facility for astronaut spacewalks. Opportunities like these give our students the chance to apply their knowledge in real-world settings while providing employers with direct access to UHCL's growing talent pipeline. To see how these partnerships are creating opportunity and impact, let's hear directly from one of our newest partners and from the students whose futures they are helping to shape.
Strategic partnerships plays a great role in connecting students on our campus to many industries. We really pride ourselves that we go out there and we find real-world experiences for our students to engage in. And we have encountered lots of partners across industries that are more than welcoming to our students and embracing the fact that they are also creating a pipeline to their own companies for future work once our students graduate.
I was drawn to UHCL because of their ties to Johnson Space Center. I came back here after undergrad to pursue my graduate work, and the systems engineering degree with its history and faculty tied to NASA seemed like the perfect fit for the furtherance of my career.
I got connected with him through an Instagram post. I wasn't aware that strategic partnerships was a thing at UHCL. And I received an email back in May from Ms. Bernie Streeter, the program manager. She was letting us know about a position that had opened with B2X, one of the contractors that works with NASA. And that's how I came about learning about this opportunity. I had initially applied to B2X as just let's see what happens kind of mindset. I never thought that I was actually going to get the opportunity to come be part of this team. So when I got that message saying that I had been accepted, it really did boost my confidence.
Internship gets you more of the real world experience, but also kind of was a big plus because obviously kind of going in, didn't really know what to expect, especially working for NASA. You usually kind of associate that with very smart people. Tremendous resources for me in really building up that confidence and saying, okay, this is actually something I can do, not so much the imposter syndrome there I originally had going in.
Being here in the Clear Lake area, U of H Clear Lake has been a part of the NASA community for decades, since the 70s, and we like to think that it's our opportunity to give back into the community and into the school for all of the things they've done for our NASA community. And the students who go here, many of them are local, and many of them are second and third generation members of NASA families. So this is our opportunity to work with those students to hone their skills, to teach them about aerospace, about working in the NASA community, and what it means to be a part of a team that takes people into space, to make them the leaders that are going to be moving forward when we do eventually go to the moon and to Mars.
As you see, UHCL is not just responding to workforce needs, we're helping to define them. This is how we move toward the next horizon, by ensuring our students are ready to lead in the industries that will shape our future. Momentum does not end at graduation. It lives on through the more than 81,000 UHCL alumni who are shaping industries, communities, and futures around the world. They are innovators, educators, and leaders, and advocates whose success continues to strengthen the university that helped launch them. This past year, we reimagined the UHCL Alumni Association Board of Directors, now 22 members strong and representing a wide range of industries, experiences, and graduating classes. The board plays a vital role in strengthening alumni engagement and connecting graduates back to their alma mater. Together, they are helping amplify UHCL's mission, expand opportunities for involvement, and build a vibrant network of Hawks whose impact reaches far beyond this campus. Through the Office of Alumni Relations, that network is expanding across the country, from Dallas and Austin to New York City and Washington, D.C. We are reconnecting with alumni, creating new engagement opportunities and building for a truly national UHCL community. In one of those gatherings in New York, alumnus PK was struck by just how many Hawks now call that city home. Quote, "I didn't expect such a strong UHCL community here. It reminded me that wherever we go, Hawks are there and ready to lift each other up." Our alumni don't just look back, they give forward. Through the Hawk Mentorship Program, alumni professionals are paired with current students across Houston, New York, and DC, helping them take their steps with confidence. One of our mentors reflected, quote, "Mentorship isn't just about advice. It's about helping students who see that networking, putting yourself out there, and staying open to opportunity can open doors you never expected." This year, we also launched the Student Alumni Ambassador Program, bridging the gap between current students and alumni, creating a culture where mentorship, service, and leadership flow from one generation to the next. Our alumni also carry UHCL's spirit through the traditions that bring Hawks together. Events like the Alumni Golf Tournament, the Chili Cook-Off, Soaring Hawks in the Ring Ceremony, a true rite of passage for our newest graduates. At last year's Alumni Gala, we honored outstanding Hawks whose professional success, service, and dedication exemplified the very best of UHCL. Their accomplishments remind us that the impact of a UHCL education reaches far beyond the walls of this university. Our alumni are proof that the education and experiences gained at UHCL continue to shape lives and communities long after graduation. And as we look ahead, it is clear that Hawks everywhere are helping define the next horizon. Momentum is more than progress. It's about purpose, moving forward together, carrying our legacy, and building toward our future. We have celebrated 50 years, but our journey is far from over. The next horizon calls us to expand opportunities, strengthen partnerships, and transform lives. One of the most remarkable examples of that spirit isn't found here on this campus. It's far above us, orbiting 250 miles above Earth. Distinguished alumnus Mike Finke, class of 2001, is serving as the pilot for NASA's SpaceX Crew 11 mission to the International Space Station. From up there, Mike sees a new horizon every 90 minutes and reminds us that momentum isn't about where you start, it's about where you're headed. His journey reflects the best of UHCL: curiosity, courage, and the drive to keep pushing forward. Every student, faculty member, staff member, alumnus, and partner plays a part in that journey. Together, we are shaping the next generation of explorers, innovators, and leaders. That momentum, the drive that connects all of us, is what you're about to see. It's real, it's powerful, and it's what keeps UHCL moving forward toward the next horizon.
So momentum means to me, I mean the engineering answer is just mass times velocity, but outside of that, it's really just kind of getting to do one fun thing after the other.
For me, it means making big strides towards my future goals.
The university gives you the tools to help you advance in your life.
A lot of the momentum comes from just getting up and getting myself uncomfortable to be comfortable.
I mean, you have this whole path in front of you, but the process of actually getting there without the help of the university would be so much more difficult and a lot slower.
And it has helped me move forward with the tutoring programs when I was stuck within my classes and trying to better my grade, or job opportunities as well.
When we as faculty commit ourselves to service in our surrounding neighborhoods, we are really creating the momentum of that family to be connected to higher education.
What we want to do is offer this scholarship so that people can use that momentum to go forward in their careers or their education.
The next horizon for our partnership with U of H Clear Lake would be to continue with the program that we've established and hopefully bring on additional students for our program and spread the word to other partnerships at the JSC community so that we would hopefully have students from U of H Clear Lake in every organization on site at NASA. So again, we would be using our homegrown talent with our students here at U of H Clear Lake to become the leaders of JSC for the future.
My next horizon, ideally upon graduation, is earning a healthcare administrative fellowship at a top academic health system, and I do believe that UHCL has prepared me to achieve that goal. And on top of this, I hope to continue serving on boards such as the Hispanic Business Network of Galveston County, where we empower businesses with resources to continue their success.
The next horizon for our work will be to further expand the programs that are offered here at UHCL creates more opportunities for young people, all people in our communities, and that is the next step.
I see my next horizon beyond my degrees to be a permanent position supporting the continuation of human spaceflight.
So as we look ahead, let's remember that the sky isn't the limit. It's just the next horizon. Thank you for believing in the promise of the University of Houston Clear Lake, in our students, and the power of education to transform lives. I now invite you to join us in Atrium 1 for refreshments and conversation as we continue this celebration. The next horizon awaits, and I'm very proud to take that journey with all of you. Thank you.